We are leaving Dawson City. Bye-bye campground. Holy moly, we're happy that we're getting out of here, let me tell you. We're about 2 hours away from that stretch of road that was really like bumpy, and it was under construction. So it's a dirt road or gravel road, but there's a portion of it that's muddy. And coming up to Dawson City, that part was a little bit slippery, which was a little nerve-wracking because it went down on a decline a little bit and around a bend, and there was like a big drop. But we made it. It was fine. Now it's been raining, and now we're heading back. So we're wondering what that part's going to be like. Aaron felt that that part was a little bit worse, but he thought that maybe we should make it for sure if we just keep at speed. And yeah, so that whole stretch is about 10 kilometers, and it took us about an hour and a half last time to get through it. So we're waiting for the pilot car to show up. Kevin just took Henry out for a little walk. Okay, so we're starting to go. We're just letting people pass us because we will be very slow. I don't know if you can tell, but we're on an incline, so it just makes it a little bit more challenging, but we're making our way up. So now we're entering some really bumpy terrain here. You can see the truck ahead of us.
I think we're at the end.
Oh my God, we are. Ah, we made it. We are on pavement again. We're through. That didn't take quite as long as last time. Okay, we made it through the treacherous stretch of construction, which was about 10 kilometers. It seemed going back, it wasn't as bumpy. There was quite a bit of mud at the beginning, and it was slick, and it was a bit slippery. But the rest of it, there was no gravel like there was last time, so it was a bit smoother. It only took us about 30 minutes instead of an hour. So we're past it. We're on our way now from Carmack's, where we stayed last night. Beautiful place, by the way, to Whitehorse. Aaron's Jeep, thankfully, they looked at it right away instead of waiting until October 15th and found that it was actually a quick fix.
Aaron's Jeep is standard, so apparently the wire connecting his manual stick shift had snapped. Aaron and his girlfriend decided to fly back from Whitehorse, and the day they got back, the dealership called and said they were really sorry, but they had brought the vehicle in to look at what damage had been done, and they realized that it was a quick fix and that they wouldn't have to order parts, which would have been delayed by caused
traveling with him, being such a big dog, and he's been in the car many times to go for his dog walks to a dog park area that was near us in Ottawa, but long distance we weren't sure how he'd be, and he's so adaptable. What a great dog. There's our sign. We've got our YouTube sticker there. So now we're just looking for a place to put it. We found a place for our sign. And it's at one of the entrances on this big yellow front end loader. So that's one of the entrances there. And there's our sign, big, bright, and orange. So if anyone does come here, take a pic and let us know. Send it to us. We stopped for gas. We're in BC, and the scenery here is really beautiful, the mountains. And this place is a lodge. Stunning dining room. Want to give a shout out to Sartaj, who was our server at Subway in Fort Nelson, and just a really nice guy. He's one of our subscribers, and he made us some great sandwiches. So thanks a lot, Sartaj. Hope everything is good with you. We are at a campsite in Spruce Grove, just near Edmonton, and about 15 minutes from our son Aaron. And that gate there is an opening to a dog park that is off leash and 10 acres. So far it's amazing. Henry just wants to stay at the entrance to smell, but we'll get him going. In our next video, we'll show you the continuing saga of the tire and the independent suspension, and how we got some stuff fixed, and also what we've been doing in Edmonton. So stick around, and we'll see you next time.